Well, hello everybody, after who knows how long. Welcome back to Let's Play Rune Factory Frontier, the rest of 500 Island. Last episode, we went to the bottom of Green Ruins and defeated Chicken Griffin. And that one, I think there was a few other things. I talked about my sister's upcoming wedding. This episode, the wedding is past, and I have a few things planned for this episode. By planned, I mean I tried to record this episode already, and my computer died mid-recording session. I hate now having a laptop battery because I'm used to recording without a laptop battery, so I'm constantly plugged in. Well, I wasn't plugged in this time. So I didn't notice my battery life rapidly depleting. I didn't notice until it was too late. I saw a thing flash up saying, you have 7% left, but then it just immediately shut off. And it looked like it saved the recording, but every time that happens, I always end up with a blank file. So I was not about to chance that. Not with this game. There's too much. So I just decided it's safer and all around better to just do the day over. And in some ways, it's kind of a blessing because there was something I forgot to do when I tried to record this episode. So, but I will not forget it this time. So I have a few things planned for this episode. One being that I will tell you is I will be planning to get this field set up for some fodder, so that way I can actually get some grass planted, so we can finally start getting some monsters soon. And in case, I have explained this before, but I will explain it again just in case people do not see previous episodes. I do know some people will just jump into a middle of a Let's Play. I've actually jumped into middles of Let's Plays before to test out people to see if they're any good, because I don't always like to base it off the first episode. I like to kind of base it sometimes in the middle sometimes. Unless I plan to watch person anyway. But the point is that my point is that in case you didn't know, that in this game, monsters are your equivalent to animals. So you don't take care of animals, you take care of monsters. And monsters are all around more interesting creatures than animals. They have their complexities that animals don't have. But you still have your basic animal monsters as well. Like you've seen the sheep, which I believe are called fluffies, and the cow bulls, which are called buffaloes. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you notice that I can actually walk through the crops in this game. I love it when harvesting games that you walk through crops, that way you can plant things wherever you want, not have to account for space. But yeah, I have a few plans for this episode. Like I said, I've mentioned most of them already. So, but anyway, it is the 26th of August, and technically I'm employed. I'm going in tomorrow for some more extra training. I was just there Friday, and I did some in-store training, and I'm going to be doing some online type of training, like learning how to work the websites for the store, the company website type stuff. I'm actually a merchandiser, is what I officially am. Technically, I've been a merchandiser for a long time, but I now have an actual position with a company as one. And I don't count on any of you. Actually, I'll say about 95% or more of you. I don't think would know what a merchandiser is unless you're involved in retail and stuff in stores like bigger places. But merchandisers are people that go around. They set product, they make their company's product be set up, they rearrange, they fill shelves, they report missing product. No, it's a big thing. We're the ones responsible for making product looking neat, and we're also the ones responsible for changing positions of product and stuff like that. It's a bit difficult everything to explain to someone if you're not involved in that type of work. So, yeah. Now, I need to get some more, what's this? New shipments of even better weapons than before. Check them out, of course. The quality is even more perfect than before as well. Damascus Forge, Ganesha. Yes, I read it in a really random voice, didn't I? Anywho's, since I want to get as much planted as possible, we're going to go over to Danny's and get some turnip seeds from there, so I can get this planted in the ground. And what? Another grocery store? Okay, I guess so. What is this?
Welcome to Materia!
Rosetta!
Rosetta?
Girl, what you doing?
Haha, I knew you'd be surprised. I moved over here. Starting today, this is my store and my castle. Come again.
She didn't live with Miss too long. I guess she just had enough of her. So here we go. We have Materia, the store run by Rosetta. She carries lots of things, actual decent things that Danny doesn't carry.
Welcome.
After this, shopping at Danny's is almost obsolete for everything, because everything Danny has now exists somewhere else. I'm fine. So anyway,
Welcome.
we actually need to buy something for this episode, actually. I will show you.
Welcome.
As you see, she has lots of actual more accessories than what Danny has. She has both the pendant and the cheap band, which also has earrings, a weapon, and a neck towel. But we already have superior armor in all of these, so we don't actually need to buy anything. She has seeds for 3 seasons, of all kinds of flower seeds. We're only gonna buy the moondrop seeds right now.
Thank you.
But usually there is at least 1 to 2 flowers seeds you can buy. But most of them actually are hugely expensive and take a long time to grow. As you can see, this flower here really takes 120 days, not 60, 90. The thing is, those seeds, they actually need to be planted in the dungeons because you obviously don't have enough real life time to actually get them. Or grow them in your fields. I've already been going for 8 minutes? Good lord. When did that happen? Well, let me buy something. Thanks a lot, Danny. You're so pleasant. Stop that! My knife is too little. Can't help it. We're way in the countryside. That didn't stop Rosetta. See you next door. Learn from her example.
Buy up everything.
Well, it doesn't look like you have much.
Hey, see ya.
Alright, so I believe 3 is all I need. And hopefully Eric will be open soon, because I really need to get some grass seed from Eric. Not right away, but as soon as I possibly can. I'll just warp back, because it's easier than walking, though I could walk. But we have a few things planned for this episode that is different than your normal, everyday outings. So we're gonna be heading for 2 things. We're gonna go into Danny's to get some seeds, and we're also gonna be heading up to Whale Island for a special reason. I'm gonna actually, I believe Danny opens afternoon, so I'm gonna clean up the field here a little bit. I guess I can just talk while I'm taking care of this stuff. So yeah, I was mentioning that last episode my sister's wedding was coming up. Well, it's actually passed. It's over 2 weeks ago now. She was actually already married, but they actually had like a justice of the peace type of thing they had going on. But they actually had their ceremony last week or 2 weeks ago. So they actually had a celebration for it. Me and my dad were the only family members there in Lakin, which is kind of sad. Wendy came down and visited. She came down to be like a bridesmaid, or a bridesmaid anyway. It was a fun time. It seemed kind of relaxed for a wedding. It was an outdoor wedding, so it was definitely different than what I'm used to. You know, I had to take pictures for Wendy because she was in the ceremony, so she couldn't really take pictures while she was a part of it. We also recorded an LP while she was in town. It'll be coming out soon. It'll be coming out before the last LP me and her recorded that hasn't even gone up yet. Which is kind of sad. But it is what it is. I don't know why I'm running around town with a sword in my hand. Yeah, the reason, oh good, you're open.
Hey, young man.
Yes, just start with the turnips. What? Oh yeah, formula, what? This was from the thing, okay, it's from seed to leave to fruit. This will be, this 3 days only works after you go to sleep. So it's an application to a crop. You can pour it into the soil, and it'll after a night passes, it will speed up the process of something by 3 days. Kind of ran. I think it's in exchange for the turnip I gave him. I've been using my sickle. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to buy things.
I see.
Thank you for shutting up and letting me buy stuff. That's more. So I will buy 3 fodder. That should be enough.
Anything else? Come again.
I'll plan it later, because we got things to do right now that don't involve talking to this guy's face. We're going to be heading up to Whale Island Fen, actually. Let me warp back to home, because it's slightly closer than here to Whale Island Fen, to Whale Island in general. If we have a special reason to be going up to Whale Island, yes. And I'm not really sure if I have too much to really talk about on the way there, so I guess I'll kind of just meet you guys at the fin of Whale Island. Hello, Kano.
Hello.
Who are you again? Rune. Right. Are you doing this on purpose? I like that voice. I've perfected it thanks to the Shining Force LP. But it just doesn't fit Kano very well. It's weird repeating that statement after we're saying it in the last recording session, and the last recording that failed. It doesn't fit him. I'm sure I'll find someone who will fit that voice someday. Interesting enough, the Shining Force LP, the game, stars a person with amnesia, and so does this game. So it's interesting how they are similar like that. Both RPGs, both starring of someone with amnesia. So kind of interesting how they both do on at the same time. If you like RPGs and if you like kind of like adventurous type stories, I would recommend giving Shining Force a try. Not for just the game itself, but just for the fact that it's a good story-ish type of game, in my opinion. It's in some ways it's kind of you know, every RPG type of thing, but I still find it really good. It's an RPG that grew up with my childhood. One of the only ones, really, because I don't really count Pokemon as much. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and have a look. It's not very well viewed on the channel yet. Hopefully it will change soon. Anyway, I'm gonna meet you guys out at Whale Island Fen. Well, see you guys then. I'm back. I didn't cut out that much, but I figure it's better than actually you guys having to see the trip there again. You already seen it. So those take a little bit of a while to defeat, but they're not really much of a threat to us anymore. Unless the sheep anyway. Oh, you should not have been able to spawn like that. We can't do a whole lot of damage to them, but they do even less to us. You saw that attack of his like cartwheel thing just did 1 damage to us. The sheep are not much of a threat at all in this game anymore. The bulls, on the other hand, still a threat, so be careful with the bulls. Or the buffaloes, sorry. Don't know why I did that. I just, you know something? I haven't mentioned this yet, I don't think, really. I kind of did in the failed recording. But, I really love the Whale Island area. If it, like, existed in real life, maybe not the fact that it's floating in the air, but that it's actually, like, a ruinish, like, ancient civilization, like, a place like this, I just love that. Like, I love I love ruins in video games. It's like one of my favorite locations in games. Like, not volcanoes, oceans, deserts. It's ruins that really does it for me. Places like this. They're my favorite areas in video games and such. Like, I love the feeling of the fallen civilization, something that used to be thriving. I find it really cool because it's full of unexplored mystery. But I really love the original Rune Factory a lot because of its ruin areas and the fact that if you play the original Rune Factory, the lake near the town in that game is amazing looking. It's simply gorgeous. I love it. But anyway, here's just our purpose for coming up here. Now, we recall last time we came up to Whale Island, Finn, there was a blonde girl up here watering the flowers. Well, why don't we give her some yellow flowers for her to water, since she was watering them last time we came up here? Perhaps maybe we'll be able to get to meet her through this. Who knows? Because, I mean, she's only out at night, apparently. She's up by the evening for business. Can't go inside. And, like, she's the only... So far, she's the only sign of any kind of life, any kind of human life on this huge place. I wonder if she's, like, from some kind of ancient civilization or something that this ruins come from. We gotta speak to her. We gotta find out what her story is. Where do the cows go? There's just so much going on. We gotta find out what's up with her. Let's see what's up. Perhaps we can use those flowers to get to know her or something. Aquamarine? Pretty. Probably won't have much use for stuff like that, though. So yeah, that's basically all we came up here to do. Remember to come back here and regularly water the flowers so that they... Okay, look out. Wolves up here. Highest, the most powerful monster you're probably going to meet up to this point is maybe the little wizards in the dungeon. They are guarding this gate that goes further onto Whale Island, but we can't actually advance because... pickles. No, because the gate's locked. We don't have the keys. Perhaps the keys are somewhere in this area nearby. Look out. Okay, and the wolves... Let's not mess with the wolves. They clearly are too strong for us. I don't want nothing to do with those wolves. Look out. Oh, I forgot about the item over here by the tower. So we're gonna head back here soon. Not much else going on for the day. I'm gonna get the field in order for planting. For planting the fodder seeds, and we'll get that place cleared out. That's what we're gonna do when we get back. I want to kill a few more monsters. I want to have those cows. Where do they go? Over here? I think dang it, 'cause I killed the spawner. They're not coming back. Dang it. Anyway, I guess I'll just meet you back. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try, because I believe I'm very close to a level, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of. I'm gonna try and level up, because that's what I did off screen. That's what I did last recording. And I'm gonna go back down to my yard. I'm gonna get the field in order for planting seeds and smashing some rocks and logs. So I'll meet you back after all that's done. Oh my gosh! Really? So, what have we learned? We learned I'm an idiot and should have stopped swinging my sword. My copper sword. So now I'm probably gonna be, yep, I'm sick. So, as much as I am angry to say it, that will have to be it for this episode of Let's Play Rune Factory Frontier. Dang it, I'm angry. But that just means I am this close to leveling up. So, I'll be able to level up when I need to next time. So anyway, next time on Rune Factory Frontier, I'll get the field in order. I'll start getting the crops I need to get planted. Well, by crops I mean freaking seeds for the fodder. We can start getting animals soon. Monsters. And maybe more magical things will happen soon. But that'll do it. I thank you all for watching. I hope you all will join me next time, despite my stupidity. Goodbye, everybody.